have.
With Madeline.
And I filmed the video.
I was going to say, I have a lot of times taken a lot of friends and
Yeah.
guys that I've dated.
My creepy little friends.
Cemeteries at night.
Yeah. You weirdo.
Yeah. Hello,
Welcome
or welcome back,
to the Womanly Podcast.
where we embrace womanhood in its entirety. From the hard and awkward conversations
To the silly and embarrassing moments.
an effort to reclaim and redefine what it means to be womanly in this crazy, wacky world. I'm Delana, the neutral one.
I'm Katie, the morbid one.
And I'm Madeline, the other one. And we're so excited that you've joined us today because there's room for you at our table.
So, grab your favorite drink and let's have a conversation.
All right, ladies, what are we drinking tonight?
Same thing as last time.
It's the same night, so
Yeah.
Hatch Chili Margarita.
Yeah, this time we didn't do Skittles partway through, which is fine. I might decide, not eat the rest of them. So we good. But yeah, Hatch Chili, we got a refill on our Hatch Chili Margarita. Very good. Very good. Oh, wait, Katie didn't, though. What are you drinking?
Yeah.
I'm drinking just a green juice.
Yummy. All right. Tonight we are playing Never Have I Ever.
Wait, do you want to do a check-in question or just get right into
Yeah,
it?
no, let's do a check-in question. I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
I got excited.
Every week we like to check in with each other in a creative way or just get to know each other better. And for this week, I have, what talent do you wish you had?
What talent don't I have? I'm just kidding. I'm just
Or-
kidding.
Had or have. However you'd word that. Yeah.
What is a talent you don't have that you wish you did?
Yes. Good. Thank you.
I wish that I was really good at picking up languages. That's a talent I really wish I had.
Whenever I was a YouTube strategist, I would work with channels sometimes that were specifically dedicated just to teaching people how to learn languages quickly.
Oh, you have to send me those links. Maybe I can get that talent.
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't really be a talent. It's something that you've taught yourself to do.
Yeah. But I mean, that's arguably any talent.
I think talent can be something that you have like an innate ability to do in a way. Like I can play piano and guitar, and for me
Pretty easy.
I can read sheet music and play by ear, so it's a pretty easy thing for me to do.
Yeah, me too.
And I like obviously have tone and all of that, whereas a lot of people don't have any number of those things.
True.
And so talent I think is something that's innate. An innate ability to do something better than the general population.
What is an innate ability I wish I had? Honestly, the first thing that came to mind was I remember people that were really good academically. Which, don't get me wrong, I was good academically, but I wasn't like, I wasn't as good as I felt like I could be. And that's a telltale sign of ADHD, by the way, in adulthood, is that you think back on your childhood and you're like, I felt like I could have done better. That was me. Yeah, I think so. I just wish that I was like cognitively, I put pieces together faster cognitively.
Yeah.
But
that's a good one.
because of I actually am a really good problem solver, but I'm just not, because I get so distracted. I don't.
So your talent is being neurotypical.
I wish that my talent was being normal.
Is what you're explaining to me right now. I wish my talent was not being neurodivergent. There's a lot of people who are really going to feel that, and you're welcome.
What can I say? I got big dreams.
Okay, Katie, hit us.
Man.
So I wish I was better at dancing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, that's such a good one. I had to go
Yes.
off on a whole tangent. You're just like, perfect answer.
I aided you in that tangent, so
You
don't
did.
feel too bad.
Yeah, she really poked in
I
pride.
did. Let's dig into that a little bit.
Madeline was over here like, well, I was a music prodigy, so.
No, not even a little.
Guys, my cheeks hurt.
Never have I ever been a music prodigy.
Alan raised her hand.
I'm kidding. That is
That'd
our
be so funny if you actually said that though.
that is our little segue into the fact that we were playing Never Have I Ever tonight, which I mentioned already prematurely, but yeah, we're gonna ask some juicy questions, some spooky questions, and some as normal
questions.
normal as Delana desires to be questions. All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Question numero uno.
Okay, never have I ever hidden in a closet.
Hidden in a closet.
Yeah.
Oh, like hiding from somebody.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't think
actually hiding.
probably. I've played hide and seek before.
Yeah.
We played what was that game that you always played in youth group? Sardines or something.
Yeah.
Sardines.
It's like where
Gross.
it's like where everybody one person hides and everybody seeks, and then as people find you they have to join you in your hiding spot until there's one person left, and the last person is the one
Trying
who
to
loses,
seek loses.
unless they can find you or something like that.
It's really
that sounds
Sardines.
so much fun.
We need to
It is
play
fun.
it.
We
Actually,
need to play that. We should play that at the Halloween party.
We
That'd be really
should.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
like
That
a
would be
big
so
game.
fun.
Okay, we're getting off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
who's hidden in a
I
closet?
have.
I have.
I've hidden in a closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Hide and seek.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. I have never legitimately gone skinny dipping. Oh, Delana's got her hand up.
I
I have.
haven't.
I have.
I
There's
want
like
to.
nothing holding me back. It's just like the opportunity.
Yeah,
has
the
presented itself.
opportunities
That's
never
it. Whenever we
arisen.
get to Hawaii, we're going skinny dipping.
Next level
the
of friendship
ocean.
unlocked. And the ocean, do you know how many things are in there?
Yeah.
I realized that like
Not enough to
swimsuits-
keep you from skinny dipping.
Swimsuits
No.
aren't that much protection, but I feel safer in them.
Well, but we could get an Airbnb with a pool
And
and,
we
then
could
go
skinny
skinny
dip
dip
in
in
the
the pool
pool.
because that's
True.
where I went skinny dipping was
in a
the pool.
stranger's pool.
Yeah, it was so dumb because we were all drunk and
How many people?
Well, it was with two other girls.
Oh, okay.
But all of our significant others were there at first, not when we were skinny dipping. They left to go get more drinks, so they weren't drunk yet. They were driving safely.
Yeah.
But all three of the girls were pretty wasted.
Yeah.
And we decided that while they were gone, we were going to go skinny dipping.
Did you tell them when they got back and they were like, oh, man.
One of the guys walked back.
Oh, no.
And-
why would you do
And
that?
we were like, oh shoot. And it was one of their husbands. And so he was like asking her a question. And he was like, are you guys skinny dipping? And she was like, yes, go away.
Amazing.
It was so funny.
That's
Amazing.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
Never have I ever faked sick from work.
I think I have once. At least once.
I'm assuming like faking sick means that you actually feel perfectly fine and just want to do something else, but you've got to use sick time for it.
Like your friend
yeah.
invited you to go somewhere and you're like,
I have
I'll do that."
I have never done that.
I haven't.
I didn't use
Yeah.
sick time. I just was like, I can't come. Sorry.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that counts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've not used sick time to get off work for
Yeah.
no reason.
There's anytime I use sick time, it's like I seriously just desperately need a day to stay in bed, whether
yeah,
because I'm like physically sick or
just
not
need a
doing
mental
well.
health day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On some level, you're not well.
I'm not well. I need a day, and I'm
feel
not
like
doing
I
anything
need a-
fun.
I need to use more mental health days.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever gone on a blind date. I have never been on a blind date.
I've never
Nope.
been. No.
Never would
We're
I
all-
ever.
Never would I
Quite
ever.
honestly, I'm too much of a control freak, and I would never ever trust my friends to pick somebody for me.
Not
Like,
even me.
No. Nobody.
Would you trust me? I am you. You are me.
If given the honestly, if for some reason life completely drastically changed
Mhm.
and I were in the dating world again, I might trust you guys, but previously up to this very point and coming from the perspective of somebody who's been in a relationship for 8.5 years
Yeah.
prior
No.
to no. But probably should have, because prior to Cord I had very bad taste.
Mhm.
Katie agrees with that.
Katie probably thinks she could have picked better than me, and she's probably right. That's funny.
Never have I ever kissed a stranger.
I have.
You have?
Oh yeah.
What?
Girl, I went to college. I had a
I
freshman
didn't-
year of college.
I did not go to college.
I did not know that.
Well, I
yeah.
did a little bit.
I did not know you went to college.
Those 4 years I lived on the other side of the state. Not 4 years, 7 years.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Little freshman. That's almost as wild as my freshman year got. So
Nice.
do you like how I said the almost just to keep you guessing?
Mm.
Oh.
Oh,
That went over
wow.
my head.
That went over my head too.
Anyway, Katie, it's your turn.
No, it's Delina's turn, right?
No, I just
did
Oh,
did
you
mine.
did? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Never have I ever watched a horror movie alone in the dark.
I've done that.
I have not.
I think I have. I don't know. I feel like horror is such a subjective term, though, that like some people like what even counts as being a scary enough horror film to watch alone in the dark that you're like, ooh, that's what a feat, you know?
Do you have something in mind?
guess like
No.
I've watched like murder documentaries by myself.
Oh, I've done a
That's
lot.
the
yeah.
closest
That doesn't
I-
count.
I know that's the closest I will ever get to watching anything scary alone in the dark.
Like, I'm pretty sure I've watched Halloween by myself, but I feel like it's not really. I mean, it's a horror film, but a lot of people would be super terrified by that. I don't find Halloween scary.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
that counts.
a very enjoyable film. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's definitely a horror film.
I can't do
Mhm.
any sort of like supernatural
No.
exorcism.
no,
Like,
no,
I can't do
no.
movies like that. Okay, never have I ever creeped on an ex on social media. I've totally done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Of course.
I know. There's one step further,
Who
which is a
hasn't?
yes for everybody. Creeped on an ex's new girlfriend or an
creeped-
ex's ex.
I've creeped on people that I don't even know or
Uh-huh.
have no
Uh-huh.
connection to,
Yeah.
that are like friends of friends and friends,
Yeah.
that I have no reason to be interested in. It's not like they were even an ex of somebody or friends with
Right.
one of my ex or anything. I just like, you go down
Love
a rabbit
it.
hole
It's the beauty of the internet.
and you just find these people and then you like start
You just
making
wanna
up
look
this
at their life.
narrative.
Yeah, just gotta get to
And-
know them a little bit.
Yeah. And they
Totally.
have no idea.
Yeah.
It's
Which
so
means somebody has
creepy.
probably done it to me before.
funnest
Except I
part.
keep all of my social media completely locked down, so it's
Super
somebody that
private.
I do know who's creeping on me. Hi.
Hi.
I see you. I do get notifications.
I don't keep many pictures around, but that one from 6 months ago, I saw you like it on accident. Been there, done that.
Never have I ever had a paranormal experience.
I have.
Did you tell us already?
Yeah, I think I might have talked about it in our... Well, no, I did talk about it, but it will be next week's episode for our Halloween special.
Ooh.
So I won't tell that story this time. Y'all just wait until
Can you
next
give
week.
us like a teaser?
Yeah, I've seen ghosts. I've felt the presence of ghosts before, multiple times. So I feel like I'm pretty sensitive to all of that. Either that or I'm completely bananas. But yeah, as a young child, I would see ghosts and yep.
I have not.
The closest thing.
I'm glad for it.
Gladly.
Never bad. I've never really
Gladly.
had any bad experiences. I will say that. It was always somewhat peaceful and kind. Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
You're natural.
The closest thing that I've had to a paranormal experience is I've had demonic dreams. That were definitely spiritual in nature, so I would consider them paranormal in some way,
Really
shape, or
spiritual. Yeah.
form. But other than that, nothing I've experienced in my waking life.
Yeah. That's interesting. You're so into dreams.
My dream life is very important to me. But I don't think that everyone I learned this over the years because I would be like talking about how serious I was about my dreams, and I realized that like not either other people don't experience dreams like that, or other people, there aren't many people that like have as much of a dream life as I do, in which I kind of chilled out a little bit on that. And I was like, okay, so this is just like
me thing.
my thing.
Yeah.
And this is a way that God or whatever has chosen to make sense for me.
Never have I ever been in a graveyard at night.
I have.
I have with Madeline.
And I filmed the video.
I was going to say, I have a lot of times taken a lot of friends and guys that I've dated.
My creepy little friends.
Cemeteries at night.
Yeah. You weirdo.
Yeah. Never have I ever slid into someone's DMs. I totally have. I did it with Cord in a way.
I have not.
Like in a romantic way?
Just like looking for something more than friendship, like you're trying to make a connection.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have. Hold on, let me think.
Maybe on Facebook a long, long time ago.
I was going to say maybe on MySpace a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Gosh.
No, for Cord and I, it was like, and people would tease because it was not totally subtle because we'd like talk about Star Wars or something on Twitter, but instead of just like having a normal quick little 1 or 2 reply thing, it was like pages of replies for conversations. And then we'd have obviously conversations like responding to each other's stories or posts or sending a message or whatever, and then it, Snapchat and then exchanging phone numbers. So yeah, I would count that as, that's probably maybe not the only time, but definitely like the true definition of it being for a romantic reason.
Yeah.
I'm assuming sliding into someone's DMs means, I mean, to me that's like shooting your shot, but for other people it may be like purely trying to find a booty call or something.
Yeah.
And I've never done that.
No.
Because I'm a lady. I'm a gentlewoman.
Yeah.
Never have I ever lied on social media.
Oh, I'm sure I have. Even if it's just a tiny thing, I'm sure I have. I can't think of anything in particular, but
I feel like I've exaggerated.
yeah, maybe that's more so.
Does withholding information count as lying?
Lying by omission? No, I think on social
No.
media that's deemed okay.
Yeah.
I think if you're like posting an old picture from Six Flags and saying, "Oh, I'm having so much fun today," but you're sitting at home, that's
Yes.
lying on social media.
there was an influencer that got under heat because like she would say that she was traveling. She never got that big, but
Yeah.
she would say that she was traveling, but really she was Google imaging pictures and then reposting
Stop.
them.
That's
so
so
easy to
embarrassing.
figure it out.
I know, people caught her so fast.
That is so
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it was. But
I know
no,
people.
I've never done anything like that.
No, I know a lot of people. And they probably think that what they're doing is totally harmless, but whenever you see it and you recognize that it's not true, it's like they kind of lose a little bit of credibility in my book,
Totally.
Because it
Yeah.
feels like such a low stakes thing to do. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you?
What's your point? Like,
yeah,
what
it's
is this?
not genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Never have I ever been camping.
I have been camping.
I go camping every year.
Yeah.
I have been going camping with the Dixon crew since I was 15. I'm going on my 15th year.
That's
Never missed a year.
crazy.
Never missed a
That's
year.
insane.
Even when I was in Wyoming,
Yeah.
Brad and Caitlin drove us up, and we were like, gonna go camping.
Aw, I love it.
Never have I ever blamed someone else for my mistake at work.
I don't think I've ever done that. I may have not had like immediately taken outright responsibility for a mistake. But I've definitely never fully blamed somebody else for it.
I mean, being a nanny, I can't really blame my other people at work. I'm
You
just around a whole
blame
bunch
the
of
little
kids. So I'm gonna say no.
Fair.
That's
fair.
so funny. I don't think I have either. I think I am like you, where I'm like, I may not have outright said that
that's my mistake.
Hey, this
And
happened because I
Yeah.
forgot to do this or blah, blah, blah.
I think whenever I was younger and like in my earlier years, I probably would have been more likely to lie about mistakes at work. But these days, I actually make it like a point of pride to fess up to things that I forgot to do, like just little mistakes and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's on me, because I feel like that actually instills more confidence in me as a coworker and employee, because people can count on me to fess up and make things right versus, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
As the saint philosopher
Everybody makes mistakes.
Hannah Montana.
Everybody
Everybody
has
thinks
those
that
days.
Everybody knows this. What I'm talking about.
So everybody makes mistakes. It's what you do in the aftermath that matters.
Amen, sister.
Yeah. Never have I ever broken down on a lonely, deserted road.
I've never broken down on a lonely, deserted road, but I did recently break down with Cord and his two cousins on a very busy highway in Washington State.
And that's just as scary.
It wasn't really scary. It was just like a bummer. It had been like early morning traveling, and then that happened. So, but that's the only time I've actually broken down on the road.
Yeah, I haven't ever done that, thankfully.
I had a breakdown last night with my husband in our living room.
Different,
Yeah.
Delana. You're playing with the rules of the question.
Oh, that's good. No, that's bad.
No,
No, that's sad.
good.
It was good.
It led to good things.
Yeah. It did.
Never have I ever played spin the bottle. I've never played spin the bottle.
I've played it.
Madeline, you have
Wait.
two.
Oh my god, I
At
have.
your house in your room.
It wasn't my idea though, was it? No,
It was
your
my idea.
At your house in your
Oh
room.
my god, our friend group is so weird.
So, what the heck? Never have I ever explored an abandoned building.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have.
I've never explored an abandoned building, but I would really like to. I think the only thing I've even gotten remotely close to being creepy was literally the building I stayed in at YWAM was an insane asylum before.
I remember Sam told me about that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
That sounded
creepy.
super creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of fun though.
My brothers and I, we would see places that were abandoned, and they would have like no trespassing signs, and we'd be like, we can go in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screw you, sign. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom.
Yeah.
And one time we went in
Screw
there.
the police.
My brothers had like a metal band that they were starting, and they were probably like 15 years old at the time.
super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so they were doing like their little metal band.
Rebellious.
And they wanted me
Yeah.
to take band pictures of them. Me and my
Oh.
little...
Yeah. Did they light things on
Yeah.
fire too?
No.
Oh.
But we went inside this building, and I swear we were not even there for like 10 minutes before a cop came, and he was like, you guys can't be in here.
Yeah.
And we were like, he was like, what are you doing in here? And we were like, we're taking band photos. And he was like, what, for like the marching band or something? We were like,
I love that.
no,
cop.
like we have a band. Not me. This is what they were saying. They were like, no, like our own band. And he was like, he was so confused. He was like school band? Like he could not get off the school band. He was so confused. It was funny.
It sounds like he was making fun of them a little bit, maybe.
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 I don't know. It didn't feel like that
No.
at the time. It felt like he was just confused.
Oh,
'cause-
maybe he was.
Yeah.
Never have I ever smoked a cigarette.
I've definitely done that. Yeah.
I have too.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
Me too.
I liked it
I
more than
liked-
I should have.
Yeah. I still like it.
Me too.
I haven't done it in at least over a year. Never have I ever danced on a pole.
What
I
kind of pole? If it's a street pole, I've done that. I mean, it's a
Madeline's out here giving free shows, everybody.
no. Have you seen Singing in the Rain? It can be totally innocent.
Have you seen La La Land?
Yeah.
It was cute. It was like I just hung on to the pole and like swung around.
know?
It was like ballet.
No, I had roommates my sophomore year of college that I quickly moved out of that situation because it just wasn't working for everybody. And after I moved out, from what I understand, they installed a pole in the living room. So had situations gone differently, I might have at one point danced on an actual pole dancing pole, but I have not done that.
Well, that's cute. I took a pole dancing class one time.
I'd love to do that.
I actually
would love
too.
to
It's
do that.
really good for you.
Yeah.
It is so much fun.
Guys, we should all do it.
I was gonna say that too. That's why I wanted to ask this question, because I want to
Let's
go
get a
back.
Groupon.
It was so much fun.
Let's get a
class
Groupon
pass,
for
right?
And
you.
I was sore for the next several days. Like, it's such a good workout. Those girls are incredible that actually do that for a living, because I did it and I was sore. And I want to go back because it was so much fun, and you learn all these moves and stuff like that.
Guys, that's what I should have done for my 30th birthday. Just got all my friends together.
It's not too late.
It is too late.
It's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's never too
Oh
late.
my gosh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I ran out of creepy questions. So, never have I ever clogged somebody else's toilet.
Oh, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
I feel like
And I just like pretended like, I don't know what happened. I don't know who that was. I'm the only other person in this house, but I don't know who that was.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I was pretty young whenever I did that.
Yeah, I don't, off the top of my head, I can't say that I remember doing it, but also I'm sure I have. I grew up on a house that was on well water, so toilets stopped up. Like, if you gave it anything more than pee, it was going to stop. Too much toilet paper, it was going to stop up.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I learned early how to just deal
I
with
mean,
it.
I feel like I definitely have.
Yeah.
I guess it
You might have done it
definitely
at my
stand out to
house.
me.
I probably did it at your house.
Probably.
And honestly, clogging somebody else's toilet is a very scarring experience.
It
And
really
that's why
is.
I have a plunger in every single bathroom in my house.
Thank you.
Not that I have a million bathrooms. I have 3.
Yeah.
But there's a plunger in every single one.
Yeah.
So you never have to experience that. You can take care of
Thank
it
you.
yourself.
Currently,
Yes.
I have 2 bathrooms in my house, and the only plunger is in the guest bathroom. So,
Good.
Yeah.
See, priorities.
yeah, if
Yes.
needed, I'll just go get it and then,
Yeah.
use it, let it dry before I carry it back through the house. 'Cause
Period. Dripping wet.
ew. Gross. Never have I ever dated someone younger than me. I have never dated somebody younger than me.
I have.
Yeah.
I have as well.
I married someone younger than me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
didn't?
I
Bryce
didn't know
is
that.
He's our
28.
age.
I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
He graduated with Madeline.
I
And Sam.
dated somebody who was about 2 months younger than me. So
No,
not
I've-
much younger than me.
For some reason, have been like vehemently against dating anybody who was even like a day younger than me.
Yes, you have.
I've always been that way. Like the
Always.
moment, even if they were born on the same day, like the same hour.
They have to be older than you.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
don't know
day
why.
older.
I don't know why. I've always been that way. The only
Mhm.
guy I think that I was ever kind of most seriously interested in, who was even remotely near my age, he was 6 months older than me. So yeah, never.
I can tell you why.
because I'm 84.
No, because you don't want to parent them.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can relate to that feeling. Where I was like, I even remember whenever I dated the guy who was slightly younger than me, I was like, I was very uncomfortable with it, but I
Yeah.
was like, but I really like him, but kind of weird also. Because you grew up as a parent child.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like
An
this.
adult child. Delina, it's your turn.
Never have I ever left a mean YouTube comment.
Never.
Never. Why? Why do people do this?
Yeah.
Does
Why-
responding
why do
passive
you do
aggressively to a comment that already
Make you
exists
feel better?
count?
Oh, nah.
I've definitely left in poor. Well, once I can think of one time I've left a somewhat in poor taste comment on somebody's video, being young and dumb.
Never have I ever laughed so hard I peed in my pants as an adult. I have.
I've never peed my pants laughing, period.
Oh,
I've definitely peed my pants as an adult, but it's not been from laughing. It's just been because I have the worst bladder on the entire planet.
If I laugh so hard that I pee, it happens too much.
Never have I ever given someone a fake phone number. I've totally done that. Do you remember when that hotline was a thing? Like you could give somebody the fake number and they would call it and it would be a hotline. It would be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So you must have been given a fake number.
Yes.
And it was like this whole, maybe it's not because maybe it's because you smell a little funny or the vibes just weren't right. Do you remember that?
I know nothing of this.
You know nothing? Okay. But I did it mainly to be funny. I never actually legitimately gave it to somebody because it was popular when I was like in middle school or something.
I didn't give a fake number, but I gave a guy my boyfriend's phone number rather than my phone number.
Oh.
And he did text it, and my boyfriend was like just confused. He was like, what is this? And I was like, oh yeah, he asked for my number, so I gave him yours instead. Never have I ever cursed in front of an in-law.
Oh yeah.
I have.
They're not technically my in-laws, but for sure. Everybody in that family, everybody just has fun. Yeah.
I think I have too. Next.
Oh, we're nailing it.
Never have I ever deleted a post on social media because it didn't get enough likes. Oh, heck yeah, I have.
I've done that.
Yeah, I've done
so
that
many
too.
times.
Katie's like every time.
I've never, so like, I think for me, it's like partly because there were moments where like I really was proud of it. And then I did let it not getting enough likes change the way I felt.
Yes.
But it was not, a lot of times it was also just because I shared something and then I was like, I didn't really want to share it anyway. Like it was not, I don't think it went so deep for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Never have I ever had a friend with benefits. I've never had a friend with benefits. I have been asked to be friends with benefits with 2 different guys before. And by the way, it is not as flattering a proposition as you think it might be. Like you enough to do stuff with you, but not enough to actually be in a relationship with you. That's not a flattering
take
proposition.
Take it to meet my mom.
Yeah. Not a flattering proposition.
No. Could never.
I've never been asked, and I have never
desired,
and I have never participated in friends with benefits.
Same.
Yeah.
Never have I ever tipped less than 10%.
10%? There's been there's times obviously like in the appropriate, or not the appropriate circumstances, but places that you just don't actually tip that I've not tipped. But otherwise, if it's a situation where you tip, I've always done at least 15%. Like in college, I would do about 15% because that's what I could afford. But no, now I'm like 20 or more.
Yeah. I've definitely tipped less. Not recently, but for sure in my life. Oh, and sometimes I don't tip my barista. Sorry.
Barista's kind of a gray area.
That's kind of how I
I
feel.
feel like it's kind of gray, so I'm like, sometimes I'm feeling okay, and sometimes I'm like, sorry, I can't afford it today.
Like I always tip wait staff. But
Yes.
like if I'm picking up an order from a restaurant, like it's been prepared and stuff, most of the time I'll tip, but I'm sure that there's probably been times, depending on the restaurant, that I like, if it's, I don't know, like Panera or something that you don't normally tip there anyway.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm justifying something. Do you have to tip in those circumstances?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but my conscience cannot live knowing that I said no to a tip.
Isn't it?
So
it's
I
hard.
always tip.
It's hard, like, looking my barista in the eye knowing that he knows I didn't tip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
But sometimes I just want a coffee for no tip.
I do not like, I will say I do not like that, like, there's more and more tip options, like,
Yes.
coming all the time,
Yeah.
which is just making everything more expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I don't not like that because I don't want workers to be paid. I want them to be paid. It feels like a cop out from the corporation.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
That's why I don't like it. Is
It
I'm
feels
like,
like we're paying them to
right
do-
now we
yeah.
have to pay more for a little coffee that we're
Right.
getting because
Won't
because
pay
we
them a
have to
livable
carry
wage.
because we have to carry the guilt of knowing that
And
you're
wait.
not paying them enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you're
That's
putting it on
exactly
us
right.
and it drives me insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, now you've got me heated.
I know.
Yeah.
We're moving on. Okay. Never have I ever spent more than $100 on a top. Guilty.
On a shirt?
Yes.
Just like a shirt.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
think
ever
I've-
spent more than $100 on just a shirt.
I don't think I have either.
I have on a jacket. I
have-
might have on jeans. I don't think I've ever done that on jeans.
I don't think I've ever
I have done it on a
jeans.
dress and on jackets and on shoes.
I
I'll
have
do it
on a
shoes.
dress for sure.
Yeah.
For sure on a dress, maybe on shoes too.
Yeah.
But no, not
Yeah.
ever on a top.
Yeah. Well,
I need to
free
know what
people
this
get you.
I need to know. Oh, free people. Got it.
A long time ago.
I have a really hard time spending more than like $50 on a shirt.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Same.
any
Yeah.
shirt, anything over $50 to
guilty.
me.
Yeah, unless it is a designer item.
Mhm.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
spending.
I won't spend money on designer clothes unless they're cheap. They're cheap.
No, I will spend money if it's a designer that I like. I won't just buy any designer item. Like I'm very picky about my
Yeah.
designers. I'm like I have certain ones that I like,
Yeah.
certain ones that I don't care for, and I will not spend my money for you. But certain designers, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I will
Yeah.
spend
Mhm.
my money.
Yeah, I've definitely done like over $100 on like handbags or jewelry or something, but never on shirts or pants. Everything else. Shoes, because
Yeah.
I'll wear shoes until they literally fall apart. Jackets, definitely, because I wear those seasonally. So, but no, on tops. This is fun. Never have I ever had a totally online relationship. I've done that. I was like 11. He lived in Georgia, and I guess technically we're still together because we never broke up.
that off.
I don't remember his name.
She couldn't even break it off if she wanted.
I think I met him like in AOL chat room or something. He's probably some like old creep, and you know, and I just forgot to respond to him at
hilarious.
some point. Yeah, I think about it every once in a while that I've technically got a boyfriend from Georgia that I don't remember his name, and we never actually broke up. So
I hope Cord's not listening to this.
I'm sure he knows already. I'm sure I've told him.
I don't think I have had a 100% online relationship.
They're so unsatisfying. Yeah, it's just a bunch of empty words.
I just can't trust that the person is who they say they are.
Exactly.
I'm still questioning the identity of my Georgia boyfriend after 18 years.
I feel like there was somebody that I talked to online that I never met in person, but I can't remember who it was or where I talked to him or anything. It's just a vague memory now. Never have I ever been blackout drunk.
I have.
I have.
You have?
At the Celt.
Really?
Yes.
It's when she was high-fiving people down the stairway.
Oh.
No, fist bumping.
Fist bumping.
That's
right.
worse.
That you don't remember doing that, or you do remember doing
No,
that?
I don't remember.
That's so
I just
funny.
remember a story.
Were they carrying you? Or were...
Bryce was one shouldering me. Yeah.
I blacked out in Austin whenever I went on a trip with Hillary and Tommy and Sam. I blacked out there because there are so many parts of that night that I'm like, oh, that happened?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's most of how my one night. I was 19. I was not in a good place mentally. I'll tell you all the full story because it's. Then I may have already shared it, but not on the podcast. And yeah, there's certain portions I remember certain portions of the night, and other parts I don't at all.
Yeah.
And I have never been that drunk ever again because it was just I
The
didn't-
worst.
I did not like it. Yeah.
Well, I was that drunk again because I was definitely blacking out at the Christmas party that I threw
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my
I think you
God.
did tell me about that.
past Christmas. And
You were going through a lot.
Yeah.
well, I was going through a lot, but I literally have no idea because I definitely drank more at the Halloween party and ate less at the Halloween party that we had prior to that. And I didn't black out during
You were
that.
probably different drinks.
Weird.
I think I had
Different
different
pours.
drinks or something, but I was like, I told my sister a few days later, I was like, I think I was blacking out at the Christmas party because I don't really remember certain parts of it. And she was like, oh yeah, you were gone.
Oh. Yeah.
Dude, I want to see that.
No, yeah, I definitely don't enjoy being that drunk. I've never gone that far again.
If I'm in a safe place like my home, I don't mind it. It's
Yeah.
never my goal. Like I never want
To get drunk. Yeah.
to get that far. But if it happens, I'm in a safe place. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like
yeah.
I'm
So
not
long as
remorseful about it at all. But
Uh-huh.
yeah.
if in Austin, like if we weren't with Sam and Tommy, I would have
Oh,
woken up
yeah.
the next day and been like, what? We're never doing that again.
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, I think the bottom line is making sure that you're in a safe space, that you know your limits,
Mhm.
and that you aren't engaging in any dangerous behavior.
Yeah.
Because the one night that I did, I was in a safe place. I was around a lot of people I trusted, but that night could have gone very different. I was 19. I was stupid, but that night it could have gone very differently, had any number of things. Just,
Yeah.
yeah. So I will never, ever put myself in that circumstance again.
Mhm.
Never.
Yeah. Smart.
Not to put a downer on the fun stories or anything. I feel very strongly about
Yeah,
alcohol
no.
consumption.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that kind of alcohol consumption should be done with carefulness
Yeah,
and
caution.
tact.
Yeah.
Caution and tact. Yes.
If you have to, yeah, for sure.
Never have I ever regretted an apology.
I've regretted an apology. I can't think of the exact one, but I remember there have been times where I've apologized and I'm like, I didn't need to. I just like let them have the power that they
Mhm.
wanted to have and I put myself down and all this stuff by
Mhm.
apologizing. Like my apology wasn't necessary.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was just me being
Being a people pleaser.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I have one that I would outright regret. I've definitely made amends with people that I wish I had not.
Mm.
Even though I may not have been like taking responsibility for things that
Yeah.
weren't my fault, I have gone out of my way to forgive people or make amends with people. And there's one instance in particular I can think of. It's kind of a necessary thing that it continues, but there are times when I really wish that I could just let that go and not, but I don't think I've ever really truly regretted an apology because I have almost always been pretty thoughtful on how I handle that, whether it's like this isn't an excuse, but it's an explanation, or not taking responsibility for things that I know aren't my fault, but still apologizing for the way things played out and whatever part I had to play in them. But yeah, I can't think of one in particular that I really truly regretted, or that I think there were probably times that it bit me in the ass, but I probably still wouldn't say I regretted it.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever regretted an apology. I'm more along the lines of you, like I regretted making amends with somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Giving second chances and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Never have I screamed during a scary movie. I'm going to throw in the caveat that has to have been in a movie theater.
Oh, didn't know.
I'm a yes.
What constitutes screaming? Because I've definitely been like, ah! Then yeah, I've screamed.
In a movie theater?
Yeah, in a movie theater.
So I screamed, like outright screamed. We were at the Dollar Movie Theater.
Oh my gosh, it's off to a good
And
start.
We were going to see When a Stranger Calls.
Ooh.
The new one with Camilla Bell or something like that. It was me and two of my friends. We were in like middle school or something like that, and there was the only other people in the movie theater were this older couple who sat in front of us, a couple rows in front of us. And I got through the entire movie, but at the very end, have y'all ever seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
When a Stranger Calls? There's kind of a jump scare at the very end of it, like the very, very end after everything's kind of calmed down. She's got some psychological issues after everything, go figure. But there's a jump scare because she's still struggling to get over what's happened. And I screamed on the top of my lungs at it. And I felt so bad for the little old couple, a couple rows in front of us. I was like 12.
Oh my god.
They came up to us after the movie like, "Are y'all okay?" I was like, "I'm fine." It just scared me.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So that's the one and only time I've ever screamed in a movie theater. I've gasped or like jumped or whatever, but never that was like an actual scream. Funny.
There was one movie that Sam and I saw in theater. I think it might have been Nope.
Yes.
Or
oh my gosh.
Another one that they had a pretty good jump scare in there somewhere that made me, I don't remember what it was.
Yelp.
Yeah, that
You
made me
yelped.
yelp.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have
Maybe
reactions
go-
like my mom now. I'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god."
That was adorable.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Never have I ever been the subject of a rumor that wasn't true.
Oh, I definitely have.
Yeah?
I punched a boy over it. I was like 9. There was a little boy that was going around telling everybody he
Oh,
kissed him, and I
yeah.
hated it. Like, I was like, no, I didn't. Ew. Why would I ever want to kiss anybody? And he kept talking about it, and so I punched him in the face.
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's just one example. I'm sure there's others, but yeah.
I honestly don't know. Have I?
Probably.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we
Grew up
all
in a
have.
homeschool Christian community. There was a lot of people talked about all kinds of stuff.
Didn't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
much more to do. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I don't remember anything in particular.
In fact, I know I have because this group of girls made this like gossip page about all the tea that was happening in co-op, and I'm pretty sure I was in there at one point.
Whoa, I didn't even know that existed.
When I was in the one and only year of high school that I attended, at the end of it, there was a rumor that I was pregnant when I was not.
Yeah.
That's the
Did you punch
worst.
the boy in the face?
I wish I knew who started it because
I would have come punched him in the face.
I definitely would have wanted to, but was too anxious and
Yeah.
would not have actually done it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the rumor that I know of.
Thanks for hanging out with us in this episode. Hopefully we didn't scare anybody off with our answers, but
Yeah.
I think we did okay.
Hopefully
we
we
were
don't get
honest.
canceled.
Yeah.
You had fun with us.
We're honest. But yeah. I don't know what else to say, so wear your sunscreen.
Drink your water.
And be kind to yourself.
Bye.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us again for this week's episode of the Womanly Podcast. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media to hang out with us in between episodes and see pieces of our conversations that we don't get to include in these episodes, plus all of our bloopery humanness. We're on Instagram at Womanly Pod and TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter at Womanly Podcast. We hope to hang out with you more there. Have a super womanly week.